Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm Tater Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Perfect Gold. Previously, we learned what we did at the Lumens, and we didn't really see what we did, but we heard about what we did, and I don't really know which character I'm playing as right now. Marion's sister was kind of standoffish, and now she's not talking at all. And we ran into Irene, and we also found out that Audrey really, really likes Marion. She's liked her for a while. More importantly, we ran into Irene again, who's a third wheel, and she's that bitch, and we don't like her right now. Until we find out that she's probably not like that at all. But until then, she's that bitch. Alright, so let's continue.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, we're fine.
Aren't you guys supposed to be in detention?
No. We're in detention. Our image is in detention. We were supposed to make up and be civil to each other, and that is what we are doing. Yes, initially we were put in detention to do that kind of, but the main goal was to be nice to each other, and we are doing that here. Oh, I had almost forgotten about that. I'm Audrey. I'm Audrey? I think I'm Audrey right now.
Well, yes, but I didn't want to miss out on my plans with you.
Aw, that is so sweet of you, Audrey. So, what are you both up to? Are you, hanging out?
Oh no.
Well, we're not really, hanging out, but
We're chilling. I promised Marion I would help her look for Simone, but I also promised Irene I would hang out with her today. Irene and Marion, they don't exactly get along, but Marion's still injured. What if she needs my help again? LaRue is just guiding me. Coming with us.
I suppose you could call it hanging out. In that case, Irene, would you mind if she joins us?
Oh, I am definitely going to regret this decision.
Wow, that's, a little surprising.
Listen, I'm not just going to be like, bye, Marion, or anything like that. No, she must be with us at all times.
Do you want to have coffee with us, Miss LaRue?
It's okay, really. You don't have to.
Don't worry, the coffee's on me. Besides, I hear there's going to be a poetry reading at the Black Cat.
A poetry reading? It's just a sort of event Simone would attend.
A what?
Oh, you've never been to one before? Aw, looks like you've been missing out on the cafe culture here, Miss LaRue.
I should have been the first one to invite her to a poetry reading. But there's no use regretting decisions I made a long time ago.
It might be fun, LaRue. Besides, you might just meet new people.
Or you might meet old people you're related to.
Yeah, I guess that sounds fun.
Did I say something wrong?
Shall we get going?
Yeah, let's go! Welcome to your first poetry reading, Miss LaRue.
Like I said, sunflowers aren't my favorite, but I want this thing. I don't know what this thing is, but I want it in my house.
Thanks.
But we're not in a cafe. We're in front of a stall?
I love these things!
So, is there like a stage?
To be honest, I don't usually understand what they're talking about, but they sound cool.
I feel like that's how it is with a lot of poetry. Sometimes you can. Sometimes it's just too deep, man.
Do you like poetry, Miss LaRue? Audrey usually helps me figure out the metaphors, but, I don't think small towns like yours have events like this, do they?
Well, that is in no way insulting or stereotyping anything.
Wow, that's a little surprising. I assumed you'd be a bit more well-traveled.
You're from Doveport, right? I read a bit about it from Simone's interview. Oh, that reminds me! Will Simone be here? I love her style! This is usually her crowd, right?
Well, you see, she's a busy career woman. She travels around a lot and all that, so...
Oh, yes! I read about her travels in Alcos. The photographs she takes are so breathtaking. It's a shame about her engagement, though.
Oh?
What do you mean by that?
I assume they ended the, what's it called? Broke the engagement, end the engagement, stop the engagement.
Oh, you didn't know? Aren't you too close? Simone's ex-fiancé is my cousin. My aunt disapproved of the engagement and was super close to disowning her.
Okay. So it wasn't the boyfriend from before. This is a different person.
But I totally get it, you know? What would an elemental mage know about alchemist business anyway?
Wow! Oh, okay.
It sucks, but us alchemists have to put our career first.
Okay.
We have the honor of having the most noble profession in Castle Coast. Right,
Next time you get sick, eat golden. See how that works. No, we do not. It's a lie we alchemists love to tell ourselves. There is no most noble profession.
Audrey?
Yes, we do.
Oh, come on! You're just gonna disregard the work all the other mages do for Castle Coast? Really?
I'm not disregarding them. It's just that the alchemists built Castle Coast.
That's right! We're responsible for this city! We can't afford to let it go to ruin again.
That's not the point. It's not just you people who brought this city back to life. It's every single person. Whether they were alchemists, healers, street cleaners, they all worked together.
Yes, but we take care of the city's resources.
Do you think that's something you can do without everyone's help? Audrey?
Oh, this is getting very political and I don't want to say anything about it because it makes me feel awkward. It's usually how that thing happens. Because now she's stuck in the middle. Because, I mean, yeah, she really does feel like that. But she can't say that to the person who's an alchemist person. Because now she's going to tell all the other alchemist people, oh, Audrey, blah, 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 blah. And then now I have to go and deal with that. And I'm the top alchemist. And so they're going to be like, psst. Did you hear about Audrey Clary? Oh my, Audrey Clary doesn't think alchemists are the bestest in the world. Can you believe that? And then she gets disowned. Like, it's a very uncomfortable position for her, I would imagine. I can't let her bait me into this argument. It's not worth it, especially not in front of Irene.
LaRue, we are the leaders of this city.
Wow. Good job, Princess. Of course you'd say that. Why am I even surprised?
Miss LaRue, why are you so upset?
So you're just completely unaware of the things that you say, huh? Like, they're bad things, but you don't know that they're, so you're just ignorant, arrogant, both.
That's just the way things are.
I suppose it's also like a social thing. If she's lived here her whole life and like a culture thing. It's like she's lived here this whole life, her whole life, and they're like, this is the truth. This is how it is. And like, of course she's going to be like, yeah. You know, alchemists are the best. Everyone is a lowly peasant. We are the most important. We make gold, and that's all that matters. Like, other people don't matter. Just money, 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 money. And little towns are dumb. So I guess that's not her fault. She just needs to be educated.
Oh, is it? You know what? This might actually be a good learning experience for you.
Oh, she's about to get educated.
Duel me, Kang.
But Marion, you don't even have the one glove to smack her in the face with. Wait, do I actually get to duel her?
You cannot.
Yes, do it.
Oh, you do not get to tell me what I can and cannot do, Princess. Save the gilded cage for yourself.
I am not in a gilded cage.
You're totally in a gilded cage. It's fine.
Don't like that metaphor? Or is it too difficult to explain to Kang? She wouldn't understand, would she? No one from your life would.
Miss LaRue!
But that's all right. At least it's a noble gilded cage.
Enough! Fine, I'll duel with you, LaRue.
I didn't ask you to duel me, Audrey. I asked her to duel with me.
Audrey, please, you don't have to do this.
It's all right, Irene. Do you think you know any better about my life, LaRue? Do you think you, of all people, would understand how it's like for me?
It's easy for her to think I have a choice in this. Her parents let her move to a city so far away from home. She has nothing, absolutely nothing to lose by choosing for herself.
Wow. So this is the hill you choose to die on, Princess. Fine by me.
Let's just get this over with.
So basically, you're saying that she has nothing to lose? She has a lot. She's separated herself completely from her family, and she is on her own entirely. There's no safety net there. She falls. She's falling. Ooh, do I get to battle? I want to battle. I want a Pokemon style battle. I'm still Audrey. Fermentation? 12 months ago. Oh, we're speeding up the flashbacks.
Can't believe I've been here for almost a year. Everything still looks so fresh to me. I guess that's because the city's always changing, huh? Just a few months ago, the city was so pink. thanks to all those cherry plums.
I don't think this is what she was wearing then, but okay.
And
I could
now
be wrong.
Everything's golden. Just look at that. The way those banners light up the streets. The way these sunflowers make everything look brighter.
If only she knew. Before she moved to Castle Coast, this city always felt so gloomy and overcast. People walked too fast. There were so many festivals, and yet no one seemed truly happy here. Now that Marion's here, however, the city is golden. These city streets look more beautiful every time I walk around with her. It's about time I told her how I really feel.
This bridge is officially my favorite place here in Castle Coast.
Well, if that's the case, it's a pleasure to bring you here.
Marion is kissing me, and there's so much warmth, so much relief. Marion is kissing me, and there's so much warmth, so much relief rushing through me. Her lips so soft again. Against mine. The scent of her hair taking me to strawberry fields. This is what my life has been leading up to. Oh, I got a thing. High society drama. It's just another ball. I can get through this.
Thank you, Mrs. Wingrave.
Theodore and Sophie can't stop talking about you. You worked so hard on the luminance, didn't you?
Yes, but I had help.
My children loved working with you. I can see it now. Our family shall have the most brilliant collaborations in the future.
Strange. What did non-diviners say about the future?
Well, Theodore, don't just stand around there. Go ask her to dance with you.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Care to dance, Miss Clary?
No. I can't dance. Not unless it's with Marion. I won't.
Oh, Mother, don't embarrass her. She's got a girlfriend. It's that LaRue girl.
Oh dear, is that true, Audrey? Couldn't you have picked someone more, sophisticated?
Well, she seems better than you guys. You guys are so backstabby and catty. They don't know her.
I really must have a talk with Margot one of these days. The riffraff they let in.
Riffraff? She says as if her mediocre theories, I don't know why, I'm just like saying, well, your son is mediocre. Riffraff, she says, as if her mediocre theories warranted entry into Le Fay. It's not a surprise, as she needs my mother. Marion, on the other hand, she's worked hard for everything she has now.
As a member of the council, I feel we've been too lenient with these new students we accept.
The council has been far too lenient to let her stay as a member.
It's about time I call for a meeting. LeFay needs some serious pruning. You must really rethink your choice of company, my dear.
No, not Marion. I can't tell her off. I can tell her off. I can say it. With all due respect, Miss Wingrave, you are in no position to tell me who I can keep as my company.
With all due respect, Mrs. Wingrave.
Yes?
Is that Audrey Clary talking to Belladonna Wingrave?
Yes, that's her. I'm surprised she didn't bring the LaRue girl as her date.
Are they really together? My son says they're inseparable.
Probably. What a scandal.
Ooh, scandalous.
Oh dear. Does Evelyn Clary know about this?
Mother, if she hears about this, more bodyguards, daily reports about my academic progress, more afternoon tea with the Wingraves, living with my family again, forced to attend LeFay as a day school, and Marion. They're going to send her back to Devport. They'll take away her dreams, her life's work. I can't let this escalate. I need to deny the rumor, distract and flatter. We're not denying the rumor. Distract and
Mrs.
flatter.
Wingrave, you can't possibly believe that. I'd be a fool not to find a fellow brilliant alchemist charming.
I'm very glad to hear that. I knew you would have impeccable taste in people.
Thank you, Mrs. Wingrave.
That's still denying it. She's not wrong about that. Marion is one of the most brilliant mages I've ever met. And she doesn't deserve to get tangled up in all this. This isn't a battle I can win.
And Mr. Wingrave, I would love to dance with you.
Please, call me Theodore. Mr. Wingrave is my father.
Oh, your wits, sir. It is so witty.
We'll be working together in the future, after all.
Oh my, will be though. Business deals. That's all my life's ever been.
Of course, Theodore.
I've been so reckless. All this time I thought Marion was my dream to keep. But she's not. And her dreams, they're hers to keep. I can at least make sure of that. Even if it means I'll have to let her go. Perhaps in some other ball, Marion will get to dance more freely.
Knock, knock. Audrey, is everything alright?
Please, not now, Marion. I can't bear to do this.
Audrey, please tell me what's going on. I waited for you at the garden. Did something happen?
Sorry, can we talk some other time? got a bit of a headache.
Oh. Okay. Feel better soon then. Audrey? I'm going back to Doveport for the summer, so, just write to me. Okay?
Okay.
Coward. Liar.
Awesome. I'll send you photos.
Yeah, you could have at least, like, said something. Dear Marion, how are you doing? It's been such a tiring summer. I've had to attend one ball after another. I hope Doveport has been more fun for you, at least. How's your family? Here, that's ridiculous. Dear Marion, how have you been? Castle Coast summers are the worst. The days are too warm, and I can't relax at night since I keep having to attend balls. Even baking has been extra difficult due to the humidity. Please tell me it's been a lot better for you. I assume Doveport summers parties are more fun. Oh, terrible. Dear Marion, I'm sorry. This won't do. Are you gonna burn them? So did you spend the whole summer doing that?
Welcome back, everyone. I hope your summer vacation went well.
Audrey.
You've got a new, exciting year ahead of you. The new students will have their luminance in a month. Those who'd like to help them out can sign the volunteer sheets outside the Student Affairs Department. As for your class representative this year, according to your feedback, Miss Audrey Clary and Miss Marion LaRue have been inspiring, responsible leaders. The general consensus is that Miss Clary and Miss LaRue may continue to serve as the class representative and assistant representative, respectively.
Yeah, but respectively, I don't think they wouldn't do that anymore.
That said, the floor is now open for Miss Clary and Miss LaRue to accept or resign. Miss Clary?
I would like to continue my duties as the class representative this year, Professor Buffon.
I'm pleased to hear that. Miss LaRue?
Sorry, Professor, but I'm resigning this year.
I'm sorry to hear that, Miss LaRue. Thank you very much for your hard work. Miss Audrey Clary, would you still like to ask for a volunteer to assist you?
No, Professor.
Very well. As for some announcements.
I should feel relieved. If we're not working together, it will be easier for me to just distance myself completely from her. And yet, I can't breathe. It's like something squeezing my chest tight. She doing the right thing hurt this much? Well, you did it in a really dumb way. Well, we'll figure out how this turned out. I feel like everybody knows how this turned out in the next episode. This is like ye old ghosted her. Well then, see you next time.